This was just an unbelievable win against a ranked team, a really good Colorado team. But how he showed up, like I never had a doubt in my mind when I saw the flow, just the energy that our team brought on the floor from the first point. We executed every part of the game. Our offense was unstoppable. Our defense, this was probably the best team defense, I believe, of the season. We redeem ourselves. We talked about using this as an atonement game when it comes to team defense from last Wednesday. And this showed our team, when you again prepare, when you're playing for something bigger than yourselves, what can happen. We talked, the commitments actually that our team made that they chose to focus on today were love, courage, and resilience. And I think anybody who watched this game could see the love that our team has for each other, love for our seniors, the courage we talk about taking, big swings, and specifically we focused on team defense when we talked about courage, being relentless in that area, and then resilience, just bouncing back fast from mistakes, from failure, being again focused on what's the next best action, and we executed those 5 out of 5. I know we're gonna debrief tomorrow, and I think I would rate each one of those 5 out of 5. They're laughing here because we didn't have that on Wednesday. So I asked our seniors, and unfortunately, Mackenzie, I didn't tell her that we were gonna have seniors here with me. She's in a cold tub, so I'm sorry that she's not here with us. But I wanted to have Paige, Carly, and Caroline, 4 Bearcats who stuck with this program. This is their 4th year, and who are leaving a big mark on Cincinnati volleyball, and just the teammates that they have been and how they embraced me and our coaching staff. I wanted to thank them in this way. Also, they heard me in the locker room what I think of them, and I hope that they know also throughout the year. But when you have a group of seniors who are also leaders, who are role models for the young players, you know that you can have nights like this. And I'm just happy for the team, for everybody. And I told the team at the beginning of the season when we started the Big 12, after some setbacks that we had, I said, if we stay focused on the process, if we stay focused on working hard and becoming the best team that we can be, we will beat a ranked team before the season is over. And that happened tonight. And I'm just so proud and so happy for them. But I want this press conference to be about our seniors, so please ask them some questions, because I want to hear, again, their reflections and their thoughts on what happened tonight. And we are not done yet. I told all 3 of them, we are not done yet. We have 2 more matches. We still have a chance to earn at-large berth for the NCAA tournament, and that's what we're going to attempt to do in Arizona.
I guess we'll start with the seniors. So what does this victory on senior night mean to you guys?
I'll go first. I just think it means a lot. I think a lot of what these last 4 years have been is just so much hard work and sticking to the grind whenever things didn't always feel easy. It very rarely felt easy. And I think tonight was just a really great bow to put on my time here and our time here at Fifth Third. I couldn't have asked for it to go any better. I mean, honestly, like, we all got to go in and all got to just like have that team moment. And I just feel so proud of the 3 of us, and additionally Mackenzie. I think Mackenzie is someone that has come in and just, without a beat, has just immersed in this culture. And like Coach said, I think we do a really good job of leading our team in that. And I'm really proud of how that was depicted today, and the girls just kind of rallied around us. And I've never experienced like a love like that on a team. So that was really special.
A question for all of you that you guys can all answer. What's one of the biggest changes you've seen in yourself from your freshman year to now? Maybe it can be on the court or off the court. What's one of your key things that you could say you've seen a difference in for yourself?
I'll go. I have something. I would just say how I've grown as a leader. I think that my freshman year I came in, it was kind of expected to be one, and I think that was very overwhelming for me, and I found myself being honestly a little immature in some ways. And I just think kind of the ups and downs of being a leader, not being a leader, and kind of learning how to be a good first follower. And it really helped me grow into who I want to be as a leader, which is servant-hearted. And I've just really been able to hone in on that. And I think Coach coming in this season has just really backed us in that. And I think that that has been very refreshing and really exciting. So I would say that.
Oh, I feel like my confidence in all aspects of life. I think being in the degree that I'm in and then also playing a sport is not easy, and I came in just trying to try it. And then the confidence that I've gained from my teammates and my peers through the 4 years has really built me into the person that I am today and has really propelled me forward. So I'm just so grateful. The gratefulness, I'm just overflowing with it from just everyone that I've been surrounded with. So
I was actually also going to say confidence, but I just think that, well, actually, Coach has done such a good job of that this year, like instilling so much confidence in me that I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like so different as a player, and I definitely had that like internally, but externally, like it coming from Coach too, and all the coaches, not just Coach, but it's just so like different. I feel like so much more free out there playing like whatever position I'm playing at the time, so whatever the team needs. But yeah, I just think the confidence piece, it's just something that like you don't really know what it feels like until you feel it, and now that I have it, I'm just like, wow, I just thrive to have that every day.
If I can add, this is again, all three of them, and again, Mackenzie, if she was here, I would say this about her too, what a great teammate is. All four of them embraced the role that the team needed out of them. Paige didn't play early in the season, and even as we started the Big 12 and then got on the court and played different again, what she said, whenever we need her, whatever role, it's like, Paige, we need you here, we need you here. And she said, okay, whatever. She did her best, right? Carly had a different role. She's been playing for us every set, but also when Sydney was out, she took a role of a O1, OH1. And then Caroline got in today. She played in another match, but I want to say about Caroline, this is a teammate, again, first of all, studying engineering. Everybody who knows anything about engineering knows how demanding that degree is. But then Caroline hasn't missed any video session with setters. We have 3 setters. She's been mentoring 2 younger setters on the team. She is, when we are watching and tagging, coding, and giving feedback to each other, she provides invaluable feedback to Janelle and Andy. And to see her, again, buy into the concept of the team and being there and providing feedback during timeouts to Janelle and Andy, that's what a great teammate is. And that's why when you have, again, leaders, seniors, people like this on a team, you can have, you know that eventually you will earn a win like we did last night. And when you see the team, regardless, Zach actually just told me what he noticed when we were down 2 sets against Texas Tech, our bench was still in the match the whole time, getting our team back into life. And Caroline and Paige and all of our other players who maybe haven't seen a lot of playing time, they're as valuable to our team as Carly, as Sydney, as Andy, as all of those who got maybe more playing time. You cannot have a team with just 6 or 7 players. You cannot do that. Every day, Caroline, Paige, and everybody showed up in the gym pushing each other to be better. And again, when you have that, it's beautiful, and I'm just so proud that we got rewarded with some wins, and especially tonight. This is a significant win for our program, and it puts us in a good position again going into the last week on the road.
So, Coach, what does the senior class mean to you, and what will you miss most about them?
I don't want to, I'm not a very emotional person. They've seen me cry, but I'm not going to cry because we also have a season. This is always hard when you have a senior night before the season is over. I don't want this to sound like it's over. Everything comes to an end. We talk about impermanence. Everything comes to an end. We know that we're getting closer, but I'm just happy that I had an opportunity to coach, to be a part of their journey. Even for this short period of time. It was meant to be. I believe there are no coincidences in life. And I'm just thankful for how open again they were when we came in January, open to the change. And change is very uncomfortable for anybody. And we've grown together. I told them in the locker room, I believe, again, when you start the season and you're chasing a championship, you're chasing the NCAA trip, that's all great, but who you become as a result of that chase, who we become as a team, that's what defines success to me. And I know that we made each other better people, that we built character, that we learned lessons, that we've grown together. And I don't want to think what I'm going to miss. I'm enjoying what I have right now and what we will still have for another week, and be on the road and try to win another match next Wednesday. And then we have Thanksgiving Day that we're going to celebrate and be full of gratitude for everything that we brought to each other, to ourselves and the community that we are building around this program. And then we're going to get ready to play the last regular season match. Hopefully not the last of the season, but the regular season match. So you always miss people when seniors when they leave, and you can never I'm going to replace. They're all unique, and I'm just grateful that we had this time together.
I'll do one last question and let you guys get back out there. But tonight in Cincinnati, there was a lot of sporting events going on. We have basketball downtown. There's a high school game at Paycor. But you guys had a really amazing, super duper loud crowd tonight. It seems fitting for the last home game. Is there anything you girls would like to say? All four of you can touch on it. Say thank you to Bearcat Nation that has shown up week in and week out for you guys.
That's actually funny that you say that, because I forget who I said that to in the beginning of the game, but I was just like, wow, there are a lot of people here, and it's so awesome. And I think that's a huge part, too, of, being on the road when another team has, a huge, fan base, and they're on top of you screaming, yelling. I know how hard that is to play in, and so they're a huge part of, this win in general. It, yes, obviously comes from the volleyball team, but they just make such a big difference, too, and it's such a fun place to play in, especially when Fifth Third's packed.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, too, I know, Coach said with the energy from the bench, but, we also couldn't keep that energy without them. And they're the ones standing up on set point and seriously, cheering us on, the people that show up to all of the home games, too, but then even the people that only show up for this, we want them to come back and keep coming. And I think tonight and what we showed them, I think they're going to keep coming.
Yeah, and I also think, when you look at the growth of what this program has been over our 4 years, that's something that this year, and honestly, I want to commend Coach and everything that she's done for us, and that, giving us the ability to have people pay for tickets. That's something that we were the only Big 12 team, I believe, right, that weren't doing that prior. And so I just want to thank her and all of the staff that have really put that work in, because it values us as people and as players. And yeah, I think that's just something that this program has grown in our last 4 years here, for sure.
Definitely.
Do you want to talk about what you got, the bracelets?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we had little girls that came up, and they gave us all these little note cards with our numbers on it and bracelets for all of us. Yeah. And I think that is a good example, actually. It's a great example of we have a huge impact in this community, and I think kind of being recognized for that in that way has been very special, and I'm going to keep this on my board. That girl has no idea, but this is just so special to me, and she has no idea how the impact that she's had.
And I will say, going off of that, being from the city, I know the impact that we get to have on these little girls and
boys,
and it just brings me so much joy to see their joy. Seriously,
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We're a little packed out here.
I know.